This is such a good question. Asking if you would do this the same with a kindergartner. And in my experience, these kindergartners coming to us are coming at so many different levels. So I think the answer would be absolutely yes. I think they could even go with your first and your second graders, to be honest. I taught ESL, and I did a lot of pull-out program kind of stuff, tutoring and all of these things on the side. And in my experience, there's so many kids that don't understand how to read yet at such a young age, because there's different delays or different developmentally appropriate, all the different things that come along with that. And so the answer is yes. For two reasons, I'm going to say. For one, because maybe they can't read yet. And so, yes, they need to learn to read the pictures because they can't read the words yet. We're going to teach them other skills at other times during the day for them to be able to do that. So absolutely for that reason. And then for two, because kids, another skill that they are learning is using context clues and being able to make predictions to the future. And so when we are going through a book and we're reading the pictures, doing a picture walk before we actually read the words, the kids are having to go through that mental process of looking at the pictures and thinking, what is happening here? Using describing words for what they're seeing on the page, and then making those predictions on what they think the words are going to say and what the book is going to be about. So absolutely, yes, I would do it with kindergartners. I do picture walks with first graders and second graders as well. Picture walks are an amazing way to hone in on some of those skills with our kids. Now, just to say this last thing before I let you go, run out of breath trying to say that so fast, is in the curriculum that I have, I picked two books as my main books for the week. And so I'm reading one of those books, whichever one is like my main one that I'm trying to get the most out of with that theme. And I read it like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I use that other book for Tuesday, Thursday. And that's what I'm pulling my lessons from and my themes and all of that. It goes with our thematic unit. And I do the picture walk on that Monday with that book. And then I'll read it on Wednesday, and then I'll take it a little deeper on Friday, or we'll take it outside and read it on Friday. And then with my Tuesday, Thursday, sometimes I do a picture walk, just depending on the book and how it is, and then read the words on Thursday. So just some ideas there. That doesn't mean that's the only books that I'm reading all week long in the curriculum. I also have it built in at the very end of the day. You have a book idea to read with the kids as well, and this is just another book that's kind of like enriching to go along with the theme that you're doing. So back to the original question, would I do that same thing and have the kids read it like that? Read the pictures? Absolutely. Especially when they're in the centers, it's going to empower them to think that they can read and that they're doing what needs to be done in order to learn the skills that need to be learned. Anyways, I see the grandbaby coming. I'm waiting to pick her up. So hope that helps. If you have any more questions, let me know.